Hi guys, French guy here. Today for our hunt we're gonna have a mixture. We got one bundle of dollars, two bundle of nickel, two bundle of dimes, and two bundle of quarters. I couldn't get a full box of uh, single denomination, so the teller just gave me random rolls they had in their drawers. So I'll get starting with the nickel, then the dime, then the quarters, and finally the dollars, and I'll bring you in whenever I find something. Roll number 3 of the nickel, and we have our first find. It's gonna be a 1967 Centennial with the rabbit on it. And just before we found 3 US. So let me just check that roll real quick with you. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be anything else. Yeah, see you later. Roll 10 of the nickels, and we are gonna have another find. 1960 Young Head. Not too bad. Alright, well, I'll keep going and see you later, guys. Alright, roll 15, and we just spotted something here. It's George the 6th. You can see the blue tone to it, so it's not gonna be a missing chrome version. So let's flip it to see the date. Ooh, 52. The last year of the George 6s. Let's check it under the scope. And see, it's not in the bad shape. It's actually pretty good. So I have nice details. You see, there's not a lot of details left on the beaver's tail, but looks like a pretty good overall. Might upgrade my book, I'll have to check. See. Oh, well, I'm glad we found something. Let's keep it going. Only 3 more rolls left for the nickels, and we're gonna have another find. I don't know if you can see it, but right here we got a 62 Young Head. And focus 8. Oh, 62 Young Head, another find. Not in the greatest shape, but I'll still take it. Hopefully we can find something else in the last 3. 2 more rolls left to go for the nickels, and we're gonna have another find. Round Young Head, so we know that it's gonna be whether a 63 or a 64, which are the most common dates. This one looks in fairly good condition from the obverse. If we flip it, we can see it is a 64. So on the 64 we can check for the extra water line that's gonna touch the KG initials. So I don't see it at first glance, but if we look under the scope we can confirm that it is not the extra water line. So just a 64 Young Head. 2 more nickels left to go. Alright, so the 20th and last nickel roll, I'm gonna have another find. That's just another 62 Young Head. So overall we did pretty good on 20 rolls, and I wish I would have had more, but we ended up with a 52 George 6, a 62 62, a 64, a 67 Centennial, and a nice pile of American. So let me jump into the dimes next, and then the quarters and the dollar. But the dimes have been hunted, and we didn't find anything. No silver, no better dates, but we did find a few Americans. So I'm gonna put them aside with the rest of my American coinage, and we're gonna go and keep going with the quarters. Roll number 3 of the quarters, and we're gonna have our first find. It's gonna be a 1992 provincial quarter from New Brunswick. That's the more scarce one of all of them, with under 3 million minted, so that's always a good find to have. I also see an American, this one right here. It's gonna be a 1996 Denver, so nothing special about that. I'll bring you back when I find something else. Alright, it's been a few rolls. In fact, we only have 10 rolls left after this one, but we got 2 more finds. First one is a 1992 provincial quarters from Ontario, and the second one is a 2011 wood bison from the Nature series, colored enamel. It's also a weird, what I like to call fire coin. Like it was in the fire at some point. So, yeah, not gonna keep it, but I thought that was cool. Yeah. See you back when I find something else. One roll later, and we got another 2011 wood bison. And head to his friend right here. Also have a nice stack of American quarters. 8 more rolls left, and we got ourselves the first one right here. Is a 2010 Remembrance Day colored enamel with the jewel puppy on it. Under 11 million minted, so that's always a good to keep, especially when the color is that good. The second one is 1 peso from the Philippines. It's pretty cool, it's got some gunk on it. 6 more rolls left, and we have 3 more fine. The first one is the War of 1812 series, the Brock color enamel. The second one is the 1992 provincial quarters from Manitoba. And the last one is the 2015 Remembrance Day. Those are not that rare, but I like to keep them just because I like them. 5 rolls of quarter left, and we got 2 more fine. We got another 2011 wood bison colored enamel and a 1992 provincial quarters from Newfoundland. So that's it for the quarters. We did not have lots of fine, but we did have a few that were better dates, just like that New Brunswick and that dual puppy. So I'm gonna keep going with the dollars, and I'll bring you in when I find something. First roll of loonies, and we got 4 finds. The first one being a 2006 Lucky Loonie, a 2008 Lucky Loonie, a 2009 Montreal Canadian Centennial in pretty rough shape, and the last one is anniversary of the Royal Canadian Navy, so Centennial, 100 years. That's pretty cool. You can see leading seamen saluting. So yeah, I'll bring you back if I find something else. The second roll of $1 had 1 fine, but it is 1 fine. The 2011 Parks Canada, but it is in really amazing shape. For 2011, no circulation whatsoever. A bit of tarnish at the back, we could see that probably someone was holding it at those 2 spots, but that is an amazing find. 3 more rolls left to go, and I did find a few more lucky loonies that I just added to the pile without bringing you in. But this roll is gonna bring us some more finds. The first one is gonna be the 2012 Centennial for the Grey Cup, so the Canadian Football League Cup. There's only 5 million of them minted, so that's always good. The second one is a 2014 Lucky Loonie, and the last one actually is not really a fine, as in 2017 for the 150 years commemorative. They changed the reverse from the loon, the normal, to this one. So actually the 2017 loon one would be the rare one, as it was only issued in uncirculated set. No more rolls, so that was the last one. We did end up with 3 more finds. First one is another beat up 2009 Montreal Canadian Centennial. And we got 2 more 2011 Parks, another one that's in really good shape, super shiny, and the second one less of a good shape, less shiny. So let me bring you up for a wrap up of what we found today. And alright, so here's the wrap up, guys. For the modern US coins, we found 10 quarters, 10 nickels, and 16 dimes. For the nickels, we ended up with 1 George VI 1952, and the young heads 1 1960, 262, 164, not the extra water line, and 167. For the dimes, a whole whack of nothing. Now the quarters. The 1992 provincial quarters, 1 Newfoundland at 11.4 million. Same thing for the Manitoba, only one of them. Ontario, a bit more mintage with 14.2 million. 1 2010 Remembrance Day colored enamel for just under 11 million minted. 3 Wood Bison colored enamel at 6.25 million. 3 of those. 1 War of 1812 Sir Isaac Brock at 6,250,000. And the last 2, the ones that I like to keep even though they're not that rare. 2015 Remembrance Day Puppy, the non-color version, and the 2017 Stanley Cup. Now for the $1 coins, the loonies, we found 3 2006 Lucky Loonies, 3 2008 Lucky Loonies, 1 2010 Royal Canadian Navy Centennial, 2 2009 Montreal Canadian Centennial. They have a lot of mintage at 29.3 million, and they're not in a great shape, so I'm not gonna keep them. 2011 Parks Canada, 5 million minted only. We ended up with 2, one pretty nice and another a bit less nice. For the Grey Cup Centennial from 2012 at 5 million minted, we ended up with 1. That one's again not that great of a shape, so probably not a keeper. For 2014 Lucky Loonie, 5 million of them, found 1. 2017 150 years commemorative, 10 million of them minted. Like I said before, it's not that rare. The Loon one is more rare, so I probably won't keep it, but we found 1 of them. I thought it was cool to show it how different it is. Alright, for the world coins, we found a 1 peso from 2014 from the Philippines, and the Stars of the Hunt. It's gonna be the 1992 New Brunswick provincial quarter with 2.1 million minted, and a beautiful BU of or about uncirculated 2011 Parks Canada with only 5 million. So that one is definitely gonna be an upgrade to my book. You can see it pretty good. Alright, so thank you for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. If you like, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Still pretty new channel, about 19 followers, so it would really be appreciated if you could subscribe. And see you later.